Morning view of Los Arcos on the way out to the next. What's the next place?
Logrono.
Logrono. There. Oh, this is the same. Oh, boy, this is a big church. Huh.
Little square.
Yeah. Well, oh, this is the other tienda she was saying, Melissa.
Want to go in?
Yep. Iglesia Parroquio. What does a parochial mean again? Like it's... Oh. I don't think so. I mean, leaving Los Arcos, which is a real chill town. It's a real sweet, good energy. Interesting people that seem to have a very much more friendly disposition. You go to Estella. It's a definitely a bigger city, but it's not. It has a dark. I would describe it as a much more darker energy. And so alberques, don't get confused. I'm not sure if they co-opted the name, and it really means hotel in a lot of ways. I think probably traditionally albergue was like a refuge, bunk bed type of thing. But now it just seems like everything is called an albergue. We stayed in a nice little hotel.
Well, it's called a hostel. Ours was called a hostel.
Yeah, ours was called a hostel.
That's more like just a
hostel, albergue, but really they're
basic hotel with not a lot of frills.
Yeah, but they really are just like hotels. They're not like an albergue or a hostel. Hostel to me always means shared bunk rooms, shared bathroom. These are like a regular hotel room. And almost by calling it an albergue or hostel, it doesn't have to be quite as nice. So, but you know, the sheets are clean. Generally speaking, they're clean enough. I had a good night's sleep. We got into town 1st of May, and it's their beginning of Labor Day. Everything's closed, and we were so pooped. Melissa didn't even want to go out to the restaurant. All the stores were closed.
We just went to bed.
We just went to bed. I had a bag of nuts, and I ate them.
Too pooped to eat.
Too pooped to eat.
I couldn't even chew.
Yeah. So, which means, so if you're using the luggage transport, which is really smart, it's well worth the euros that it costs. Man, just have some extra food in there that's like a staple, you know, even if it's crackers, that you can have in your bag in your hotel room, because if you arrive and things are closed,
or
you've got something. Yeah, I mean, literally we're just too tired. There's a reckless biker there, by the way. Yeah, Los Arcos, a cool place to stay. It's like a small agricultural community. Just left Los Arcos. We're probably 10-15 minutes into the walk. Interesting that always these tiny little villages that are just dotted throughout the landscape. I mean, I guess in the old days people just didn't go that far, you know, because of the time constraints, and so you probably had to have a little center to service the needs of the population. Ooh. They're keeping the option open of not.
I'm not hearing them talking of physical lengths though. I'm hearing, you know, she's got a head cold or something, but.
Okay, headed towards Logrono. Let's have a little talk. So, a lot of this Camino, surprisingly, is devoid of people. I do think in the main centers like Pamplona, it seems like a lot of people will start there, so you get this illusion that, man, there's just tons of people, but there isn't. So a lot of the walk I think you're going to have by yourself, and kind of comes down to your social, if you will, that if you think you're going to get on the trail and you're just going to meet these cool people here and there. I mean, it's so far, I would say, of the people we've met, there's only one couple that we keep kind of running into, and the other folks that we've met we haven't seen again. So to think that you're going to get on this path, you're going to meet all these cool people, or you're all just going to go as your new tribe down the path, I don't think that's realistic. I think this is probably more realistic. There is nobody.
It is May 2nd, so perhaps during the summer there
May
are
2nd.
more people. But I quite like that there's no one here. There's something very peaceful about that. I don't see anybody in front of me. I don't see anybody behind me. And it's just being rainy and big wide world around us.
Yeah,
and
and
lots of quiet and time, and that's kind of nice. I like it.
Well, there's no pressure that
Yeah.
if you do meet another pilgrim, there is sort of almost, I don't know if I would call it an obligation, but a desire or a social decorum to have a conversation with them.
It entertains you for a while if you're bored.
It does. And some people you just don't get the vibe. That's what I would say. Some people, you look at them and they give you a funny look. Maybe they're real tired, and you just know not to talk to that person. And other people, they seem kind of open. You say something and they interface with you, and then you have a little bit more of a conversation. But I think again, I would say that this has probably evolved to more of a secular, physical endeavor, more so than the spiritual journey. Certainly the way we're going. I mean, we're not maybe the Alberques, but again, we've mentioned it in the past. That just seems like a drag, man, to have a walking all day. You're tired as all can be. Get that boy. Oh, he needs to get off the road.
Go.
Cute little guy.
Oh God, go.
No.
Oh, he's so
Hurry up.
cute.
Hurry up.
Go. We don't want you to do it.
So we do see wild cats here, and unlike Greece, people took care of the cats, like the street cats, if you will. And here, I haven't seen one good-looking, well-maintained pussycat. So I think the Spaniards are not into pussycats. It's just a cultural thing, maybe. I do see them with their dogs. Here they like their dogs.
Yeah, so sad.
Greeks love their cats. So anyway, bring some cat food with you and leave it for the street guys. Makes it kind of sad a little bit. You know,
Their life would be right there.
their life would be right there. They wouldn't walk 2 hours to go to Los Arcos, the church. They'd go to the local church. They wouldn't walk to Los Arcos for meat. They'd get it from the butcher here.
They're just a little self-contained village.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably... Oh, maybe... About an hour into the hike today. I think this is called San Sol. No sun. Huh. We got plenty of sun today, though. I have to say, it is a lovely countryside that you are walking through. I think that's kind of what makes the Camino something special, and the fact that you're going. You would never, with a car, go off the beaten path and hit all these tiny little villages. So something to be said about 1 foot at a time. Okay, Sansor. I think there's a church from the maybe 1065 or so, that if you have a real desperate emergency, I mean, maybe you can knock on the door and they'll take care of you. So it's unfortunate, but there clearly is like the spiritual element to this. I think most of it has been lost in the modern version of the Camino, but perhaps like life, you have to kind of look for it a little bit. It's not in plain sight, if you will. Okay, so we're about an hour 20 minutes into the hike, and so this is Sun Sol, which means Saint Sun. So almost like a worship. Maybe they've had lots of sun. Not Sin Sol. I thought it was Sin Sol, but it's San Sol, Saint Sol. Still in Navarro. Oh, I think the camion is this way. This is very cool. I wouldn't mind doing a quick flyby, you know. There's no drone flying. Well, San Sol, that's the next town next to it. That's where we're going to be. See those pilgrims way down there, right about there. We're going to be down there here in a little bit.
Way over here.
Huh? Yeah, I know. I can see the pilgrims down there. This is San Sol, and it's a cute town.
Really cute town.
Yeah, it's a great little. I stopped at the church, made a little drawing. This gives me a chance to sort of take a breath and have a little interaction with the environment, so you're not just schlepping and trekking along. Look at there, you could move into there, fix it up, have yourself a nice life in Spain. So you don't have to run a wreck.
You would know better, like you wouldn't stay there in Stella. You know, you'd move on. You'd stay, you know, at our place earlier.
Yeah, these are real chill little villages, you know, pueblos. I mean, that's where we just came from. And it seems like such a long walk, but it really was quite quick. It's a very cute town to stay in, partly because it's also got a lot more resources here. A lot more albergues, tiendas. Leave your bag at the door. It's quite cute. Oh, that's a church I drew from up above. That's a cool church. Something about the round walls. Yeah, I mean, this is a totally neat.
I've noticed this quite a bit.
What?
This flying the Palestinian flag. Have you noticed it?
Shit, I didn't notice that.
I mean, I've noticed several, like, as we've been hiking. Quintessential Spanish town.
Pretty much. Yeah. Well, it's a lot easier to draw it than to walk it. Well, after the harvest, I would say yes too.
Oh, because they're going to come and they'll pack all the
Yeah. Again, I don't know what type of grain. It looks like oats, maybe. I don't know. I mean, really wheat by the type of shaft it's got, but. I don't even think you see the other little town that's below the hill. Oh, we just walked all of that. Too windy today, I think, for a drone. I don't want to take a risk in losing it, then I gotta schlep through God knows where to get it. So sometimes from these elevations it doesn't look a whole lot different anyway. I mean, we're bloody well on the top of the mountain. It's beautiful though. Today. Like a big one, double. Yeah. There's our little town.
Yes, 2 hours. We come to Cairns, what do they call those Cairns?
I don't know. Huh. She looks like Slovenian. Huh. Well, interesting. Huh. Yeah, little honor to the reason why you're walking.
I think they're like, it's like a little burial ground almost.
Well, I don't know if that's Italian, I'm not sure. But there's your other shoe. Oh man. Huh. Yeah, it's a lot of wind. It's a lot of rolly too. I mean, I hate to say it, the first part of this day was pretty calm and kind of flat. Slow, gradual hills, not too shabby. And man, midday, it's they got hills. Not so bad going down, but boy, it's a bite going up. You see that terrain? You notice how hilly it is. Well, you're going up and down that hilly. We're headed towards Logrono. And first part of the day, kind of flat. But man, this segment, it's pretty steepy. I'm glad we took a little break at Sun Sol. That was a good break. Get a little coffee. Oh, by the way, 2 cappuccinos, $3.50.
Euros.
Well, euros, yeah, about $4 US, or 2 apiece. Nice coffee. Little decoration on the top. Chocolate sprinkles. Oh man. Here we go down. I can't say the steep. Steep is tough. Well, it's got these little pebbles on the ground right here too that, you know, you certainly don't want to slide on them like marbles.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks all right. Guess that's where we're headed. Oh, I bet you, Melissa, we could take that shortcut and just keep going straight.
Experience like, man, this sucks. I'm hot, I'm cold, I'm tired. I'm so tired I can't chew. I mean, That's bad.
Sad but true.
That's bad. Well, and I did get a little worried last night, like my feet and my knees were really hurting. And I thought, oh, what if I've injured myself, you know? And
yeah, there's a difference between like a sharp pain and something that's sore, and you have to be able to
it was a little bit
recognize.
of both last night in my right knee. There was every once in a while if I would step funny, it would give me a little,
see, I'm having
like a little bing.
See, I'm getting there, and I'm adjusting my foot, my right foot placement.
Yeah.
So instead of, it's more, I'm pointing my toe inward to the direction of the path. You doing that?
I adjust the similar thing.
Yeah. Well, without even talking. Now here's pretty, you know, it's pretty, I mean, this segment of the trail is quite hilly, so, I mean, this isn't so bad. It's more gradual going up, gradual going down, but boy, when it's more like about a 30-degree, that's tough. Yeah, so I think we had a fair bit of elevation. Now we're going down. That always feels nice. So, about 5 kilometers outside of Logrono once we get to the next town. Viana. So the next town is Viana, and because it's might be another 2 hours.
5 miles from
Yeah,
there.
5 miles, which is close to 2 hours.
2 hours.
We're kind of considering maybe taking a bus.
We'll miss the bus. We're going to have to take a taxi.
Oh, serious? You only got one bus?
Well, the next bus is at 6:30, so you really want to sit around and wait for a bus.
Oh, what time is it now?
Plus the...
Okay, this is not in reverse. I'm actually walking backwards up the hill. Let me tell you, it works. What it does, it seems like it uses a different set of muscles. Instead of the weight of the pack being upon your back, it's actually kind of propelling you somewhat forward. So, definitely going slower. But if you find yourself getting huffed and puffed, it's a good technique to incorporate a little bit. Walk up backwards. Here we are. Ooh! It's a pretty valley. Windy all day. Rain way down there.
Be all right.
All right, so we were in Viana, which is about a 2-hour walk. Two additional hours to Logrono, and we kind of missed the bus, the next bus, but it sounded like there wasn't even another bus. Anyway, long story short, I told Melissa, okay, give me 5 cars, then we hitchhike. And all the local people just passed us, and a young man from Morocco who delivers fruit picked us up, and we stopped at the store, and we brought fruit and vegetables from him out of respect.
It was like our hotel's literally right down the street.
Yeah, and our hotel is like at about 5-7 minute walk.
Yeah, just
So it's like
10 minutes.
almost the Camino did provide.
I'm so happy.
It looks a lot nicer over here. district. First views of Logrono. Logrono. What's that?
Look, is there like a bird? Look, there's storks
Oh,
nesting
wow.
up in the top.
Man,
Can you see that?
I do. Huh.
Wow, look at that.
Huh.
That's so cool. Wow.
This is noticing the stork on top of the, almost the bell tower. Boy, that's where it made its home.
Amazing.
Had to bring all those sticks to rain or shine. Okay, this is our little place. It's about 150 bucks a night, $330 or so for 2 nights. I mean, I guess that includes all the taxes. A little drag, you don't have anything to look at, but look at on the other side of it. Man, it's quiet down here. You don't have the street and all the noise and cars, so you know what? I'm gonna be okay with this. I can actually keep the window open. So it's a lot bigger, you're paying more, you're in Logrono.
This is the deluxe room. So there's other rooms there.
Yeah, there's other rooms that are lesser than this, and this is the one with a tree. So we got a nice shower, I got a nice bathtub for myself, and I'm gonna be finding myself in it. Okay, look at that line. That's wearing a hat. I love it. It actually seems relatively quiet. I got a nice place that can do some videos. Oh, we're gonna have so much fun. Get Melissa draw. Square here. Look at this lovely sculpting out. Well, these guys spend some time in these churches. I don't know, somebody's making a big mess here. I don't know why they're making a mess. Huh. Promenade.